Peace. It's Equality Fragrances coming to you from PG County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, a thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those returning to my channel, I humbly appreciate your support. For all those new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop some new videos. Support the channel. The like button goes a long way. Please hit the like button. Now with that said, come on in, sit down, and let's build. Today, I'll be doing my video on my top 10 Valentine's Day choices 2020. But because I have so many different things, I'm gonna be doing a niche edition, and I'll be dropping a designer edition later. So this is my top 10 niche fragrances within my collection that I own that I'll be choosing to wear on Valentine's Day. With that being said, I'm gonna give you two honorable mentions. First honorable mention comes from the house of Mansera, and that is roses and chocolate. You got mandarin orange, bergamot, black currant, peach, rose, violet, dark chocolate, white musk, Madagascar vanilla, and cedarwood. But what you really get in this is roses and chocolate. The rose in this is not jammy. It's a dry, authentic rose. This smells like you walked into a florist shop that only sold roses and somebody sprinkled dark Godiva chocolate all over the place. That's what this smells like. This isn't a versatile fragrance for me as a man. This is a special occasion kind of fragrance. This is a date night fragrance, and more importantly, this is Valentine's Day in the bottle. It's hard for me to wear this any other occasion, to be honest. I just don't reach for it as much. So unless I'm going on a date in the fall and winter, this doesn't get reached for, but it's a beautiful scent. This will smell good on a lady. It leans, for those who like to put gender on fragrances, it leans more feminine than masculine. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a solid 8. Easy. Yeah. Honorable mention number 1, roses and chocolate by Mansera. Honorable mention number 2 also comes from the house of Mansera, and that fragrance is black vanilla. I've had this fragrance for some time now, a little over a year and a half, give or take. This is a strong and beautiful vanilla. It's a floral vanilla. Yes, it has notes of bergamot, coconut, peach, black currant, rose, violet, jasmine, Madagascar vanilla, and white musk. This performs and projects. The sillage on this is incredible. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is one of my favorite vanillas. I give it a solid 9, easy. Now, it didn't make my Valentine's Day list, so it will be higher than maybe a few fragrances that, I don't know, that might be down here, but it just didn't make the cut. I thought about placing it a little bit higher, but it's one of my favorite vanillas, and it deserves a mention. The floral aspects makes it very good for Valentine's Day, and the sweetness for the fall and winter or cold weather makes this really clutch. This performs and projects. So, honorable mention number 2, black vanilla. Okay, let's go ahead and get straight to it. Make it quick, make it fast. Coming in number 10 is a twofer, and this comes from the house of Alexandria. The first one is Purple Haze, which is an inspired interpretation of Initio's Psychedelic Love, and the second is Dark Night, which is an inspired interpretation of Killian's Black Phantom. What do you get in both of these? With this, you have like rose, hedon, heliotrope, sandalwood, myrrh. You have bergamot, and I'm gonna say ylang-ylang. And on this one, you have notes of like almond. You also have heliotrope. You have sandalwood. You have caramel. You have coffee. You have chocolate, and sugarcane and rum, I believe. Both beautiful. The heliotrope and the floral aspects with this, with the coffee and the dark chocolate, makes this, in its gourmand nature, makes this clutch for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, remember, we're talking chocolates. So that makes this clutch. The floral aspects of the beauty, the sandalwood and the heliotrope on this makes this also perfect for Valentine's Day. Both beautiful scents. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give both. Well, I give this a 9.5 easy. I give this a solid 9 easy. From the House of Alexandria, Purple Haze, and Dark Night. Coming in number 9 is going to be my last twofer. And this is from the House of Byron Parfum. You have the Chronic, and you have Mula Mula. What are both of these? With this is an ambery, leather, patchouli, sandalwood blend with cinnamon up top. That the amber chord comes off extremely vanillic, almost like by the fireplace with no smoke. A beautiful, smooth, sweet, gorgeous vanilla that is long lasting. You are going to get longevity on this. I'm getting 9 hours plus with this. When I put this on skin, the first 3 hours, very strong, performs well. Definitely a fall and winter fragrance. Hot weather, it's a little too much, but maybe early spring or a cool night and lower down on the sprays, you might be able to pull this off. Next, you have Mula Mula. What do I call this? This is peachy caramel. You have caramel, berries, saffron, you have oud, you have benzoin, you have ginger, you have vanilla, musk, Peru balsam, I believe, and maybe patchouli in this. Maybe patchouli, but this is another one. 9+ hours, good projection, sweet. Both of these are extremely sweet. They're gonna perform the same. People will love these. On a scale of 1 to 10, 9.5 easy. These are nice fragrances and good choices no matter where you want to go to add to Valentine's Day. So coming in number 9 is Byron's Parfum, the Chronic, and Mula Mula. Coming in at number 8 comes from the House of Versace, and that is La Yucawan Pour Home. What do you get in this? Saffron, raspberry, leather, suede, amber, cedarwood. This is a gorgeous leather scent. This is extremely familiar to Tom Ford Tuscan leather, but in my most humble opinion, it's more wearable. I enjoy it personally more. If Tuscan leather was here as far as Ranger leather and ombre leather is more wearable down here, this fits right in the middle. Now, it's not a unique scent, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a solid 9 easy. This performs. We're talking 13+ hours, give or take. If you put this on clothing, like a jacket, and you hang your jacket up in the closet, 2 weeks later, I'm telling you, you will still smell it. Do not put this on clothing. You've been warned. Yeah, it's sexy, it's boss, it's somebody who's confident, perfect for date nights or going out. You want to make a statement? This is a nice fragrance to wear. So coming in number 8, La Yucawan Pour Home from Versace. Okay, things about to get real tricky, and this is why I hate top 10s. Because even as I'm looking through this, I could change this order up tomorrow. That's why it takes me so long to do top 10s, because what I have the first time always changes. But anyway, we're getting into number 7. Comes from the House of Nichon, and that is Ani. Man, what do I have to say about this beauty? You got black currant, you have bergamot, you have vanilla. I call this my almost lemon meringue pie. It is a gorgeous scent. People love this. It's almost, to me, I call it reverse Aventus, but if you smell Cedroc Boissé and you amped up the vanilla, that can almost be similar. It has woods, you have your vanillas, you have your bergamot, your black currant. This is a beauty. One of my best discoveries of 2019. I'm glad to have it in the collection. And yeah, performs. I'm getting 8+ hours on skin. I'm getting about 2.5 hours of projection on a scale of 1 to 10. I give this a solid 10, easy. But as far as what I would reach for, it just didn't beat out the other ones as far as how I would reach for it. But overall, this is a winner. If you love vanillas, it is a must-have. Yeah, in my most humble opinion. So coming in number 7 is Nashane Ani. Coming in number 6 comes from the house of Montal, and it's the reason Intense Cafe didn't make my list. And that is Sensual Instinct. What do you get from this composition? If you took Intense Cafe and you merged it with Baccarat Rouge 540, but you took out the latex vibe, that's what you would get. You get coffee up top with a nice jammy rose and pralines with cedarwood, amber, and oak moss. This composition gives off a boozy nuance, especially in the opening. At about after 10 minutes, it stays linear. It stays the same throughout the life of the fragrance. I'm getting 3.5 hours of good projection. I'm getting 8+ hours of longevity, like 8, 9.5. Then it starts setting a little bit closer to the skin after 9 hours. With all Montals, you know you're gonna get performance with them. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a solid 9.5, easy. This 2019 release was an excellent discovery for me last year. I appreciate it. This is my number 6, Sensual Instinct by Montal. Coming in number 5, this is a borderline masterpiece to me. I do not know why it's not higher, but I'm not doing this list over. I've done it over too many times. Anyway, comes from the house of Tiziana Terenzi, and that's La Donna Nero. What can I say about this fragrance? This is what Creation E wanted to be in life without spilling Coca-Cola on itself. You're gonna get cognac, amber, tobacco with like green resins. It's gonna give you that like amber, a boozy amber Sartan vibe. But then when the honey comes into play with the smoke and the ash and the slate that's in here, and at the dry down, you're gonna get like labdanum and other woods. And this has, I wanna say 20 something notes in this. This is worth a full review. This is a must have in my collection. It is a gorgeous scent. This is for the confident man who does not play games. Man. This is what Robert Redford was wearing in Indecent Proposal. He had the confidence to walk up to your lady and say, hey, I'm gonna pay you to sleep with your wife. And you said yes because you couldn't resist him. This is serious. And in fact, you can get this for under 100 stripper ones if you look around. Man, I might have to get a backup bottle of this. Anyway, I have to do a full review. Number 5, Tiziana Terenzi, La Donna Nero. Coming in number 4, man, I swear top 10s are hard. Comes from the house of Daniel Hogier, and this is Ombre Tobacco. Out of all these, I probably prefer to wear this more than anything else, just on an everyday basis. This is fall and winter in the bottle. What do you get? You're gonna get bergamot, incense, patchouli, sandalwood, amber, tobacco, and vanilla. This smells very similar to Ombre Narguilé by Hermesis, which is $400+ or 400 stripper ones. I am not paying that. That's too many lap dances. I like it a little bit better than Ojan, but it's cheaper than Ojan on a retail pair. What, that's in the 300s. Retail for this is around 180-ish, give or take. But if you look hard enough, you can find this for around a 120 stripper ones. It's a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Oh, man. Gorgeous scent, project. It's going to give you almost a gourmand type feel. It's going to draw people in and want to be close to you. This is a perfect date night fragrance, especially in the cold weather. Man, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a solid 10, easy. Maybe a 9.5 because it's similar to Hermesis, so it's not that original. So I give it a 9.5, easy. Man, I love this. Yeah. Daniel Hogier, Ombre Tobacco at number 4. Coming in number 3 comes from the house of Maison Francis Kirk John, and this is Grand Soir. What can you say about this beauty that has never been said? Labdanum, tonka, vanilla, benzoin, amber. That is it. And this is linger, but it is good. Sexy. You talking about Valentine Day, you talking about intimate occasions, you talking about drawing somebody in to want to smell you. Does it really get any better than this? I'm getting about 7 to 8 hours of longevity, and I'm getting maybe 2 hours of really close projection. It's not beastly, but I get pretty good sillage. I've passed people when they say they smell me. So pretty good sillage for about 2 hours, give or take. This is just a sexy, sexy, sexy amber. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, solid 10, easy, without a doubt. Man. Yeah. Coming in at number 3, Grand Soir. Coming in at number 2, comes from the house of Xerxes, Shooting Stars line. And I recently did a review on this beauty, and that is Starlight. What can I say about this? You're gonna get cardamom and bergamot up top. You're gonna get almonds, cinnamon, cloves, followed by amber and cedarwood. The amber accord comes off extremely vanillic and balsamic and boozy. This is a spicy fragrance with the cinnamon and the cloves and the cardamom. But that ambery, vanillic, and almond mix is one of my favorites. This is a gorgeous composition. Unfortunately, I personally, where what you like when you like, forget the hype. I'm personally only reserving this for special occasions. So we're talking date night, black tie events, if I'm wearing a suit, things of that nature. That's when I'm going to pull this fragrance out. It's just not as, you could be wearable, but I would pick up, if I just want to go ripping and running and put a vanilla on, I'll probably reach for Annie before I reach for this. It's just what it is. Forget the price of it. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a solid 10, easy. Again, I did a review on my channel. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. But my number 2 for Valentine's Day, niche edition, is Starlight. Coming in at number 1, which is probably my favorite rose fragrance I have ever put my nose on. And I smelled Portrait of a Lady. And I'm not talking Rose Ooze. I'm talking straight rose fragrances. I smelled Portrait of a Lady and I smelled Atomic Rose. I have a decant upstairs. This is from Van Cleef & Arpels, Rose Rouge. This is incredible. Now, depending on what website you go to, you're going to get different notes. But I'm going to tell you what I get in this. In the opening, you're going to get hit with a bright, jammy rose that's combined with blackcurrant, a pink pepper, raspberry. Some notes say bergamot. I don't know. Raspberry, you're going to get hit with that up top, which is going to hit you with like a bitterness to it and the fruity, sweet bitterness of the rose, which is going to come off like a nice, beautiful rosé wine. But when this dries down, you're going to get hit with vetiver. Rose and vetiver, listen to me. With patchouli, cacao, I get a vanillic accord. Depending on what website you look at, might have vanilla in it or not. But I personally get a vanilla accord off my skin. This is the dry down. So when I sprayed Atomic Rose, I initially was reminded of this. But after 15 minutes, this goes in a whole nother direction. Listen, I can't say enough about this fragrance. This needs its own separate review. But on a scale of 1 to 10, solid 10, easy. No lie, I ain't even gonna hold you. Man. I'm getting 3+ hours of good projection. I'm getting 8+ hours on skin. Listen, this collection is not known for the best performance, but this one right here, I'm getting it. This is seductive. seductive. Yeah. Coming in number 1 for 2020 Valentine's Day niche edition is Rose Rouge by Van Cleef & Arpels. Okay, so that's my top 10 niche edition 2020 for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna eventually do a designer list because I got some bangers of a designer. So I couldn't put them all together because a lot of heat would have been left off. But I'm gonna do a designer list for you 2020. Did you like this list? Do you have anything in this list? What is in your top 10 list? I hate top 10s. I'm gonna be honest. I hate doing it, but I know you love them because there's a lot of fragrances that didn't make it, like Intense Cafe, Chocolate Greedy. I could go on for days on fragrances I could have easily put within this list. So with that being said, don't forget to please like, comment, subscribe, leave me your top 10 for Valentine's Day down below. Again, thank you for joining the Cypher, and I'm gonna leave you the way I greeted you, and that's in the universal language of peace.